love State Fair. Here, for a ticket of $10, you get to buy deep-fried bananas, win water games, take on roller coaster, or play go-kart with family, or even meet a significant other. State Fair is an essentially American ritual that draws millions of people every year. It becomes a carefree moment when people say no one is looking, so that we can actually examine the culture of play. Ever since I went to the Virginia State Fair 2 years ago in 2014, I fell in love with State Fair. Kitsch, pop art, fair food fascinated me. Different cultures, ethnicities, social genres converge in the stage of State Fair. After a while, the idea of opening a museum of fair started to grow on me. In the past 2 years, I have traveled to a lot of places in the world: Europe, Africa, Asia, and America, in order to collect images and video clips of fairs under different titles around the globe.
My name is Sadoki from the town of Kibondo, Western Tanzania. Because of the war and constant political violence, I became a refugee in a camp for the past 30 years. Later on, we went to Nairobi, Kenya, and from there, I came to the United States to start a new life as a political refugee. I had 2 years to find myself a job. Otherwise, I would need to go home. But I have no home to go. I've always wanted to become a doctor, but no one is going to fund me. Now, I work in a supermarket in Kentucky as a sales assistant. America is so rich. They pour out all the food they don't want for the next day, and they don't give them to the poor. This is the first time in a state fair. Lots of food, lots of ice cream, and I get to try funnel cake. They tell me this horse riding thing is called merry-go-around. Merry-go-around. This is such a hopeful name. Everything in the state fair is looking happy and optimistic. In my village of Tanzania, we ride on horses as well, but they are never in a playground. I'm using my income from the supermarket to go to adult college, studying medicine. One day, I know I'll become a doctor, an American doctor. My dream is one day I can open a public merry-go-round for all my people in Tanzania. Let the merry, let the happiness go from the world to my home.
My name is Steve Smith, born in Frankfort, Kentucky. In the past, I used to go to the Kentucky State Fair every year with my family, friends, and later on with my own family. I stopped going to the State Fair since the year 2010. See that girl in the striped shirt, happily jumping the rope? She is my daughter, Emily. She is the apple of my eye, my only angel, the light of my life. She's a happy girl, always brings energy to whoever is around her. My wife and I decided to lie, to not tell her that she has congenital heart disease. And my wife said so because she died from this 2 years ago. In the 2010 State Fair, Emily had a stroke, fell into silence, and passed away. I've never been to the State Fair since then.
Benim adım Esin. Ankara'da doğdum. Türkiye'de yaşamak için güzel ama talihsiz bir zamandı. Gene de böyle hızla gelişmekte olan, batılılaşmanın, modernleşmenin, yeni göçmenlerin geldiği bir ülkede yaşadığım için şanslıyım. Her tarafta İngilizce başlıklar var. Bir yandan da şanssızım aslında. Gene bu büyüme yüzünden. Terörizm doruğa ulaştı. İnsanların boğazına bir bıçak gibi. Gece gündüz tedirginiz.
Jmenuji se Honza a pocházím z Plzně. Každý rok jezdím s kamarády do Prahy na Matějskou pouť. Jako každý kluk jsem měl nejradši autíčka. Autíčka na Matějské jsem měl rád i proto, že jsem tam každý rok potkával stejnou dívku. 2 roky po sobě jsem tam vídal tu samou dívku, ve stejných šatech a se stejným účesem. Styděl jsem se a nikdy jsem ji neoslovil. Víte, o které mluvím? Ano, to je ona. Poprvé jsem si ji všiml, když jsem narazil do jejího autíčka. Leknutím vyjekla, ale vypadala božsky. Jednou jsem se konečně rozhodl zachovat se jinak. Když hra skončila, šel jsem za ní. Ano, to jsem já, ten plachý kluk s kšiltovkou. Chytil jsem jí za ruku a zeptal se: chtěla bys se mnou chodit? A ona odpověděla: ano.
Je suis une aventurière, ou appelez-moi Julie. Je viens de Bordeaux et ma vie n'est qu'aventure et challenge impossible à relever. Je ne peux m'empêcher de penser au sexe, que ce soit dans une grande roue ou dans une montagne russe. Mon passé est riche en expériences en tout genre à ce sujet. Avec mon copain ou bien parfois avec d'autres, je prends ça très à cœur. Le principal est que le sentiment d'excitation prédomine, soit toujours plus fort avec des mises en scène qui nous sortent de l'ordinaire. Nous le faisons en l'air, sur le sol, et puis encore en l'air. Pourquoi ? Parce qu'avec de la hauteur, ce n'est plus du sexe, ça devient une aventure. Et comme ce que je vous disais, ma vie n'est qu'aventure. Et je ne peux donc dire oui qu'aux défis à relever.
Mein Name ist Heinz und ich wurde 1934 in Salzburg geboren. Waren Sie schon einmal richtig verliebt? Kennen Sie die Gefühle von echter Liebe und Leidenschaft? Ich kenne diese Gefühle. Ich wusste es vom ersten Moment, als ich sie getroffen habe. Ich habe Hermine während meiner Schulzeit kennengelernt. Sie war wunderschön. Ihr Haar war lang und seidenweich. Ihr Lächeln war das Süßeste auf Erden. Wir tanzten, wohin wir auch gingen, egal ob uns Leute angestarrt hatten. Ich habe 7 Jahre daran geglaubt, bis sie eines Tages ihre Sachen packte und mir eine Nachricht hinterließ, dass sie jemanden anderen heiraten werde. Ich habe sehr daran gezweifelt, ob ich Liebe jemals wieder vertrauen kann. 5 Jahre später habe ich meine Frau kennengelernt. Sie hat meine Meinung geändert. Manchmal glauben Leute nicht daran, dass man mehr als eine Person im Leben lieben kann und es sich trotzdem jedes Mal um richtige Liebe handeln kann.
In my childhood, there were very few cameras. Therefore, very few photographs were left. Most of them were family photos taken by a portrait photographer, mostly in black and white during the annual Lunar New Year festival. That is our state fair. Later, the photos began to have colors, but I could never fully represent the moment, the jolly mood. The lack of documentation on my personal story made me feel the need of capturing every beautiful moment of people's life. At first, I was simply captivated by the images and cultural backgrounds of State Fair. But as my research goes on and the collection grows bigger, I realized that it is not only the museum of fair, but also the museum of individuals, the museum of humanity, the museum of love and loss.